Good morning, my dear students. After a long time, I have come with you taking another important class in English grammar, that is transformation of sentence. I hope that in my previous class I had given you more than 6 or 7 rules. I will take another class. I hope that after the next class I will complete my entire series. So now today comes the domain of how we will change from affirmative to negative sentence. Okay, so now rule number 7. So in my rule number 7, if you find in an affirmative sentence the words like as soon as, again I'm repeating, if you find in any affirmative sentence the words like as soon as, how we will change from affirmative to negative, the process of changing from affirmative to negative, that is, we'll have to replace in place of as soon as, that is either no sooner did or no sooner had. Again I am repeating, if you find in any affirmative sentence the words like as soon as, in order to transform, in order to change from affirmative to negative, we'll have to replace in place of as soon as, that is either no sooner did or no sooner had. So let me give 2 examples. I hope after the examples you have no problem. Instead of this, if you have any problem, please you comment on my comment chat section. In my next video I will upload as per your demand. Okay, so try to understand. As soon as he saw a tiger, as soon as he saw a tiger, he ran away. So this is an example of an affirmative sentence. Why? Because in this sentence there is no negation words like no, nor, not, like such type of negative words as I did not find in this sentence. So blindly we can say that this is an example of an affirmative sentence. Second condition that I have found in the sentence, that is as soon as. As I have found in this sentence as soon as, so we'll have to transform either no sooner did or no sooner had. Once more again, please note down. Actually this is called joining. I hope that in your class 9 standard or 10 standard you have done the joining. To, no sooner had, not only but also, these everything are called joining. So this is also known as joining. So let me tell you how we will change in the process of no sooner had or no sooner did. So if you find in the sentence as soon as, we'll have to replace and we'll have to write no sooner had. At first you try no sooner had. We'll have to replace no sooner had. Thereafter we have to write down the subject, no sooner had he. And we all know if we find any perfect tense, it may be present perfect tense, it may be past perfect tense, it may be future perfect tense, always the verb will be past participle. As we have found had, so that we'll have to change the verb into past participle form. So saw's past participle form is seen, because see is the present form, saw is the past form, and seen is the past participle form. So that we have to write down that is seen. So no sooner had he seen, then we have to write down a tiger. A tiger. Very important thing. Please note down, please concentrate with your eyes and your mind. That is, we'll have to change, we'll have to replace the comma and we'll have to write down than, not then. A huge difference between THN, that pronounced is called actually than and then. Because then THN is used to compare something, and then is used like an adverb, I mean after. So always keep in mind, not then, always be than. So he ran away. Whatever it is written, you will have to write down. Then he ran away. I hope you have got my point. So let me tell another example. I hope after the examples you have no problem. So let me tell you, as soon as the doctor arrived, the patient died. As soon as the doctor arrived, the patient died. So now we'll change no sooner did. No sooner did. We have found as soon as we'll have write down no sooner did. No sooner did. There we have to write down the subject. No sooner did the doctor. The doctor. Please let me tell one thing very important. Please note down. In any sentence we can't repeat the verb past tense and past tense. Again I'm repeating. For example, we can't say I did saw a bird. I did saw a bird. This is a grammatical line or sentence. This is grammatically error. Did I went to school? This is also grammatically wrong. We can use only one past verb in a sentence. If we find two verbs, we can't repeat past tense. I hope you have got a point. If you write down no sooner did, we always will have to write down the present form of the verb. No sooner did the doctor arrive. No sooner did the doctor arrive. After that, we'll have to change the comma and we'll have to write down then. Then, whatever it is written, we'll have to copy and paste. Then the patient died. So I hope that you have no problem. Again, I'm repeating the rules and regulation procedure. If you find in any affirmative sentence the words like as soon as, will have to transform from affirmative to negative. That is no sooner did or had. And no sooner had, the rules is very easy. If we try to follow the rules like no sooner had, the verb will be past participle form and we'll have to change the comma in place of then. Whatever is written, we have to do. Thereafter, no sooner did, if we do no sooner did, the verb will be present form and then. So this is a very easy process. I hope that you have no problem. Having any problem, please tell me. I will definitely. Okay. So another rules, that is rule number 8. So rule number 8, try to understand what I have written in this portion. Rule number 8, that is, if you find in any affirmative sentence the words like both, so I'm explaining it in details. So for example, if I say both, if you find both, and thereafter if I use two nouns and the connector is and, for example, look at, I have written two examples. For example, she bought both fish and meat. She bought both fish and meat. So look at both. Both is a what? You have found both in the affirmative sentence and two nouns. One is fish and meat. So she bought both fish and meat. And try to understand the connector or the conjunction, that is and is used to connect. So rules is very easy. If you find in any affirmative sentence both, and thereafter if you find two nouns and two nouns are connected by the conjunctions like and, we will have to transform the joining like not only but also. I hope you have got my point. Again I'm repeating, to understand you better. If you find in any affirmative sentence the words like both, and after both if you find two nouns and the two nouns are connected by the conjunctions like and, we'll have to do the joining like not only but also. So let me tell the examples. So I hope that you have no problem. After that, if you have problem, let you inform, let you write down your problem on the comment section. I will later on definitely make another video of your demand. Okay, so now try to understand. She bought both fish and meat. We have found both, and two nouns. Fish is a noun and meat is a noun, and connector is and. So what, how we will do that is, we'll have to write down she bought both. We'll have to replace both, and we'll have to write down not only. She bought not only, and after writing not only, we'll have to write down the first noun, that is fish. So she bought not only fish. Thereafter she bought not only fish but also meat. I hope you got a point. Whatever written up to before both, we have write down copy and paste. We'll have to replace both, and we'll have to write down not only. After writing not only, the first noun after the both, that we'll have to write down, that is fish. Then we'll have to write down but also. The next and the last noun that we'll have to write down. I hope you all got my point. What is written in this sentence. Next slide. I have both ball and bat. So I have both ball and bat. Look at, both is there, and there are two nouns. One is ball and another is bat, and the connector is and. So that we can say blindly, we'll have to change from both to not only but also joining. So now try to change. We'll have to write down up to before both. I have not only ball but also bat. I hope that you have no problem in understanding this portion, because this is the easiest topic, this is the easiest rule up to I have covered. Okay, so I will tell you another rules, so try to understand. So now look at, I'm just trying to tell you another rules, that is rule number 9, and this rule is familiar to all of you. I hope that if you have knowledge in degree change, I hope that after the next 4 or 5 rules, that is the very easy for you. So now tell me degree change, and if you have knowledge degree change, so you can easily transform from affirmative to negative. For example, if you find in the affirmative sentence the degree like superlative degree, if you find in the affirmative sentence of superlative degree, so you can easily transform from assertive to negative. How? We'll have to translate, we'll have to change positive. Very easiest technique. If you find in the sentence the degree like superlative degree in the affirmative sentence, to change to interrogative sentence, we'll have to translate into positive degree. Look at the example. He is the best batsman in the class. He is the best batsman in the class. Try to understand. This is the superlative degree. So you will ask me, Sudip sir, how we can understand or how we can identify this is the example of superlative degree or comparative degree or positive degree. Okay, let me tell you. There are two formulas, there are two techniques to identify the degree to be an example of superlative degree, positive degree or comparative degree. Formula is that if you find in the sentence the, you can blindly say there is a chance. Thereafter you have to find out best. You know, I hope that you have knowledge of adjective. Positive adjective, comparative adjective, superlative adjective. Best is the superlative form of the adjective like good, better, best. Best is superlative form. Okay, best is superlative form. So the is there, best is there. So these are the two techniques. These are the two processes to identify to be an example of superlative degree or not. As we have found the and best, so blindly we can say this is an example of superlative degree. And if we can identify this is an example of superlative degree, so we can easily change from affirmative to negative into transforming into positive degree. So now the question is that how we will change the positive degree. So the easiest rules and rule, that is no other plus object plus is plus as plus positive plus as plus subject. I hope that after getting my example you have no problem. Instead of this, if you have problem, please comment on my comment section. I will definitely upload another video. Okay, he, no other, we'll have to write initially no other object. What is the object? That is batsman in the class. Batsman in the, no other batsman in the class. Next subject is no other batsman in the class is. Next is as, very easy, is as. Next is positive form. What is the positive form of the best? We all know good, better, best. So we'll have to do it good. Thereafter we have to do as, again as he or he, that will be him. Very easy. Again I am repeating, initially we will have to write down no other, that is no other. Object is batsman in the class, the batsman in the class. Thereafter verb, that is. Thereafter as positive form good, thereafter as and him. I hope that you have no problem in understanding this example. Let me tell you another example. I hope that after getting the second example, you have no problem. Next, Tagore is the greatest poet in India. Now try to identify whether this sentence is an example of superlative degree, positive degree or comparative degree. How we can identify? As I have told you earlier, there are two processes to identify whether it is an example of positive degree, comparative degree or superlative degree. That is, one is the, yes, and second is greatest. The is also another identification, and greatest we all know, great, greater, greatest. So we can say blindly this is an example of superlative degree, and we all know if we find superlative degree, blindly we will have to translate into positive degree. And what is the procedure to transform from affirmative to negative, that is superlative to positive? That is no other. Okay, write down no other. That is object, poet in India. Poet in India is as great, as Tagore. I hope that in this process, in this rule, you have no problem. Instead of this, if you have problem, please comment on my comment section. I will definitely upload a new video of your highly demand. So thank you once more again. So if you think this video helped you to enrich your knowledge, so please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you.